When Osama bin Laden was killed, the then US President Barack Obama made sure that the funeral wouldn't be carried out publicly. No one knows where his last remains lie. This was done so that Osama bin Laden would not be projected as a hero among a section of people. He would remain a terrorist and would not be glorified. Burhan Wani, the commander of a terrorist group, Hizbul Mujahideen, was killed in an encounter with the Indian security forces on 8 July 2016. His funeral was attended by more than 1,000 people. आज कश्मीर में बुरहान वानी को हीरो बनाया गया है. उसे देखकर काफी लोग इंस्पायर होते हैं और उन्हें अपनी सरकार मिसगाइडेड यूथ के नाम से बुलाती है. Your compassion is a weakness your enemies will not share. Henry Ducard to Batman in the movie Batman Begins. Kashmir has been pushed on to our minds as a Muslim majority state, which has not had any Hindu past by the media, left ecosystem and the leftist historians. Kashmir has a very rich Hindu history that no one speaks about. Kashmir has contributed a lot to Hindu philosophy, which have been deliberately not made mainstream. For example, this Sanskrit sloka, Namaste Sharada Devi Kashmira Puravasine, Tvam Aham Prarteye Nityam Vidyam Dhanam Cha Dehi, which means, O Sharda, the goddess who resides in Kashmir, I pray to daily, bless me with knowledge. Where scholars from different parts of the country traveled to and debated about different Hindu philosophical works. Patanjali, who has made great contribution to yoga with his Yoga Sutras, was born in Kashmir. There exist close connections between Kashmir and South India, like the worship of Shiva, Pancharatra Tantra and Natya Shastra. Evidence indicates a continuing movement of teachers from Kashmir to the south, and that Kashmir is likely to have been the original source of many of the early Shaivite, Tantric and Sthapya Agamas. Scholars were produced in Kashmir and were sent all across the country to teach Hindu philosophies. The fact that Patanjali's Samadhi is in Tamil Nadu adds weightage to the above claim. Adi Shankaracharya visited Kashmir with the intention of advancing Vedantic knowledge. At that time, Kashmiris were culturally and spiritually much advanced and believed strongly in the greatness of both Shiva and Shakti. Shankara did not believe in the Shakti cult. A religious discourse was arranged between a woman and Adi Shankaracharya, and it continued for 17 days. The woman defeated Adi Shankaracharya and then he accepted the Shakti cult. It is Kashmir where he wrote the Sanskrit masterpiece on Kundalini Shakti, Saundarya Lagari. Kashmir has references in Mahabharata according to Nilmat Puran. Kashmir is the head of India. This is where Hinduism's most advanced philosophies have come from. Just because a blunder was done by Nehru in handing over special rights to Sheikh Abdullah, it doesn't mean that we continue supporting it. For Hindu Renaissance to take place, the land for the source of our philosophies must be regained. Article 35A and 370 must be abolished. Every Indian must stress on this point. Kashmir is not Burhan Wani. Kashmir is not jihad. Kashmir is not militancy. Kashmir is not where lazy youths get misguided for heaven. Kashmir is the land of Patanjali. Kashmir is the land where Krishna had appointed the world's first woman ruler. Kashmir is where Adi Shankaracharya gained wisdom about Shakti. Do not let the leftist media take away the Hindu history of Kashmir. Referendum is not a choice. Kashmir is our land and we will settle there along with Kashmiri Pandit. If you like the videos that we make, please subscribe to the channel. We would be very grateful if you shared the video with your friends so that they too would know the history of Kashmir. Long live the Squint Revolution.